Hello, this is Gengift, and we're doing a unusual thing in a replay commentary on Steel Division. Mostly because there's something I wanted to highlight. So let's... Oh crap, I hit the HUD. There we go, the HUD's back. Let's get through the deployment. Mostly because I wanted to make a video highlighting how to support tanks with infantry correctly. And this actually worked out very well in this battle. Where am I? I'm over here. I've just got some 88s. And I think that's kind of probably all I've got. Yeah, because this deck sucked. I'm playing the 16 Luftwaffe. I just didn't have anything for Phase A. And it's probably because I made it. Yep, 175. It's mine. I've got a couple of... Yep, there's my Fusilier Scout and a few other units. I got a 17-pounder. My goal is just to occupy these woods and cover them. Eugen is rushing into the town here. He's got his Königstigr there, and so does Grime Guy. Two Königstigers. With plenty of anti-aircraft coverage. The initial push into town didn't really work. My 88s are still getting into position. These scout cars... I was going to 43s run into the MA and kill them. Kill the MA. Without a loss of a scout car until the 105 shoots him. And their blind is here, because... Welcome to World War II. If it isn't confusing enough, both sides have the same equipment half of the time. Because some Axis members went and joined their teams with the Allies at the end, and the Axis kept stealing shit. There's Vulcan's Königstigr there. Notice how he isn't just rushing it into town like so many other people do. He's got it sitting outside of town, supporting the infantry while the infantry secure town. Unlike so many other people. Here come the infantry, from Grime Guy actually, coming in, supporting the Königstigr, so it doesn't just run into town and get killed by the infantry at point-blank range that so many other people do. What have I got coming in? I've got my Panzer Grenadier Brenz with the 47mm armor-piercing gun that can somehow penetrate 70mm armor. My 88s are in position to provide cover fire from a distance and to take care of any aircraft, as well as these things are there from Vulcan's part. And that doesn't get out. We're still shooting infantry with the 88s. Now we're shooting that, keeping the aircraft off of the Königstigr. Grime has his Königstigr over here, covering this entire area that you can see on the map there. Again, covered by a machine gun and some anti-aircraft. Not as much anti-aircraft. And it's turned its entire flank right now over there, which is really annoying. You gotta be really careful of the way the tanks face in this game. Now this guy's trying to artillery my 88s. Understandable. I've got my Fusilier moving forward. My 17-pounder, because yes, of course the Axis have 17-pounders that they stole. Doesn't cause any confusion at all. Forgetting what side you're on sometimes. Yep. So this is... Yep, he stops from getting too close to the building and waits for Grime Guy's infantry. Which is what you do. move it in a position where it can support the infantry, and you have the infantry clear out the buildings. That thing is falling back, and it dies to something else. What a pity. But now that he knows it's safe, Vulcan can move this in and cover this entire road, which he proceeds to do. And my Panzerjäger Bren units are moving up. That's got the shield of a 2-pounder on it. It's not a 2-pounder gun. So now Vulcan's using his Königssteiger to cover the road. And the Königssteiger is fully supported by infantry, in this case, Grime Guy's infantry. Completely safe. Why does that thing have a machine gun? Oh, right there. Yeah, these don't have a machine gun. Incredible. I've pulled my 88s back when they dump artillery on the trees. So yeah. That is how you do it. You either cover it with your own infantry, or you work with another player to keep your expensive tanks that cost 260 to 300 points, depending, covered and protected from anti-tank infantry, which would just love to eat a freaking Königssteiger. It's like, there's a bunch of infantry. We go over here. Those don't have bazookas. Like, these things, these can kill it real easily. And they're 20 points. Because people keep charging tanks into close quarters urban fighting, and in fighting in woods, 20-point units end up easily taking out a 260 to 300-point unit or something. And that's a lot of money, a lot of value lost because you didn't properly support your tanks. Even if it's just a Tiger E or a Panther, or is there an IS-2 around? Oh, T-34-85, which isn't worth as much, but people just send those in completely unsupported, and they get murdered. Don't do that. What Vulcan and Grime Guy did here. Are there no IS-2s on the map? There's got to be an IS-2 somewhere. No, there isn't. I don't know what an IS-2 costs off the top of my head. It's 175. So yeah, now there's nothing here. Because Vulcan's Königssteiger is positioned to cover the road and is screened from any anti-tank infantry that can pop up. I don't ever bring these forward, do I? I have no idea. Nathan over here is doing well. Like, he's got his Martyr supported and screened by some Panzer Grenadiers here, some recon units. Bounces. The site's damaged, so accuracy's pretty bad. How much does that thing cost? That's 130 points. So much of the glob that is over here. Someone is like artillery and smoking the Königssteiger, so Vulcan keeps moving it up. Now there's Grime Guy's Jaeger here advancing in front of it, keeping it covered. That's my unit that's getting shot at right there. My 17-pounder? Yeah, my 17-pounder died. And cheeky shot on the M4A1 and it dies. Boom. It starts facing me. Infantry moving in front of the Tiger. King Tiger. Keeping it covered. The King Tiger here is sitting in the field as well, being covered by plenty of infantry. I like this. This is Grime Guy's Konig's Tiger. Grime Guy has his infantry covering Vulcan's Konig's Tiger. I'm over here with my infantry covering Grime Guy's Konig's Tiger with his LW Pioneers. And they'll be advancing soon enough as well. Keeping the 17-pounder pinned while the Konig's Tiger takes pot shots at it and will eventually be taking shots at this. 220 points. So they're cheaper. I don't think that's going to kill the... Grime Guy sending in more infantry. Pioneers are now moving forward. Grime Guy is not keeping his Konig's Tiger behind his infantry. So he's kind of breaking cover thing there. But as long as he doesn't get too close to the trees, he's in position. The infantry can provide machine gun fire against units and kind of steroids. I'm trying to rush a bunch of stuff forward over here. Covered. Yeah, there's my stuff that I'm trying to rush in. Our Grime Guy's rushing it in. Yeah, everything. The tanks are being kept covered by infantry. Over here, everything did very good. We didn't get far over on this flank. And this place is pretty much a stalemate with one flag here and that flag there. They never made a move to rush into here, so... Yeah, I never moved this forward beyond that point. It's made for very short work of everything. Oh, he's pulled his tank back. This is good combined arms warfare right here. Yeah, my Firefly shows up to take care of this M4. That's annoying my stuff. Because the Germans have Allied equipment. The Allies have German equipment. It never gets confusing ever. Forward. Wait, are they moving? Yeah, they're moving. Yeah, my idea was, you look at it, the first one comes in, unloads there, and then attracts a bunch of fire, and then each one progressively moves forward and unloads under cover of the previous one that came, the one that came before it. So this one unloads first there, then this one unloads first there, and they're supposed to cover each other. But that didn't work. Never worked. I screwed it up. And then that one, instead of firing its bazooka, just died. Which is really annoying. It unloaded in time. Grime Guy has more luck. Yeah, my guys just... my plan didn't work. All these alpha missions. Yeah, here come the tanks with no infantry support. Into smoke. R-35 is one of my favorite tanks. Doesn't die. It's a terrible tank, but it's actually one of my favorite tanks. It just gave us some rando stuff. Probably... Well, I can't... Well, it's probably Igthorn that it gave us. Oh, I can't view stat. Oh, I can view stats. Cool. I can collect my data then. So yeah, that was an example of how you properly support heavy tanks. Grime was supporting Vulcan's heavy tank. I was supporting Grime's heavy tank by having infantry there. And then no anti-tank could sneak up to it. It wasn't being charged into close quarters combat into a village. It was staying outside the village, waiting for the infantry to go in and spot stuff for the heavy tank to shoot, if it could shoot it. And then nothing died without reason. And so often people just chuck really expensive tanks straight into urban combat scenarios thinking, yep, this is going to work. Granted, I do it once in a while too with like H-39s and Renault 35s and just 20-point tanks that if it dies, it doesn't matter because it's not really going to do much anyway. Although those things, when properly supported by infantry, can work wonders as well working with infantry. But if you've got a 260 to 300 point tank, cover it, for the love of God. Yeah, it's always fun if I'm able to kill your tank because you didn't cover it. But you saw what Vulcan Grime Guy did and me covering Grime Guy's tank. Do that. Just do that. You'll be a lot more effective. Oh, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. My complaint fest is over until I see someone else throw away a really expensive tank without properly supporting it, just sending it on its lonesome into a town with no anti-aircraft coverage or anything else. Just sending it in. But yeah, when you have an expensive tank like that, because there's such an investment, it kind of needs... You kind of need to be working with another player. It is kind of hard with the expense that is to bring that onto the map, to have enough support to cover it on your own. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time. Hello, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon and all that wonderful fun stuff, because subscribing to YouTube is no longer enough. Hit all the things. Hit the like button. Like the comments. Comment multiple times. And don't forget to share. But subscribe and hit the bell. See you next time. Bye. I think our tank exploded. Whee! There it goes!
The plane or our tank?
Well, there's a tank flying through the sky.